What is happening, guys? Kris here, playing a bit of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and today I'll show you another elite weapon. It's called Pain and Suffering. It's a SAC3 variant, and you can get this weapon through a supply drop. But you can only use it once you've actually reached level 34, when you unlock the SAC3. And you can find Pain and Suffering with the SAC3 under the SMG section. Okay, so Pain and Suffering has a +3 boost in its accuracy category, but at the same time loses a point for its range and 2 points for its damage. This is quite a big trade-off, as damage and range are quite a big deal in this game, especially when you're using submachine guns, though the accuracy boost that comes with this elite weapon makes quite a difference. This gun, or should I say these guns, are dual wielding only, and you get two, similar to the SMG heavy weapon. And as you probably already know, dual wielding weapons in Call of Duty games have always been very inaccurate spray and pray close quarter choice. Usually they're just to have a bit of fun with, without being too precise if you're aiming, or not expecting massive kill to death ratios. Just a bit of fun really. And the SAC3 is one of these weapons. They can destroy your enemies at close ranges but suffer over distance, and can be even compared to shotguns. Because the Pain and Suffering variant has an increase to its accuracy, this actually helps a bit more at slightly longer ranges. You probably won't find yourself winning every gunfight at medium range, but you'll have a much better chance to actually hit your target rather than just shoot all over the place, missing all your shots. The gun has 32 rounds each, as you got two of these, but these can be increased to 48 rounds with extended mags. Now I have to say, it's not called Pain and Suffering for no reason. If you use this gun without having any unlocked attachments equipped, it can be a real ball ache to get your kills, and you'll probably find yourself giving up on this weapon very early. But persevere through all this pain and suffering at the start and unlock some of those attachments, and it becomes a lot better and a lot more fun to use. I absolutely hated this weapon when I first got it. I kept doing rubbish in all my matches, but after a while I started to learn how to use this weapon properly and effectively. And with the right attachments, you'll do a lot better. A good point to make out is that even though this weapon has a big boost in accuracy, it's still best suited for those close quarter engagements, and should mainly be used against people who are pretty close to be effective. Treat this as you would do a shotgun. Get close to your enemy first and then let them have it. As far as attachments go, you're definitely best equipping the laser sight. You'd be pretty mad not to, as the laser sight is a hipfire only attachment, and this weapon only does hipfire, so it's a no-brainer really. The laser sight will further increase your accuracy and make targets even easier to hit, which makes all the difference when dual wielding guns. Because of that slight loss in damage and range, you're going to probably need that extra bullet or two to take out those other players. It's a fast firing weapon to begin with, but if you slap rapid fire on there, this might make up for that loss in damage and range, as you'll be spitting a lot more bullets out a lot faster than before. You'll probably lose a tiny bit of accuracy doing this, but bear in mind that you've already gained quite a lot of accuracy from this weapon's variation, and the laser sight. Now because this is such a fast firing spray and pray gun, that means that you'll be losing a hell of a lot of bullets really quickly, and you'll probably run out of ammo much faster than normal, so the scavenger perk is a handy one to use alongside the extended mags attachment for dropping several enemies in one area without the need to reload and basically getting caught with your pants down. But although it's quite time consuming to unlock, the advanced rifling attachment is a very good one in my eyes, as it will make up for that loss in range, and you'll find yourself winning a lot more gunfights at medium ranges. Though I definitely would not recommend opting for the suppressor. Do not use this. The gun already has hardly any range to begin with, and slapping this on will just make it go down even more. It's not worth staying off the radar, to be honest, so don't use the suppressor in my opinion. A good tactic to use with this weapon that you might have seen in this gameplay is to use both the overclock and the shield exo abilities alongside each other. Use the overclock to gain a speed boost to reach your target quicker, and then use your shield to block their bullets as they shoot at you, as you'll get close enough to dish out the pain whilst they're reloading. This is a very effective strategy with this gun, and it's most effective at close range, as it's best to get as close as you can to the other players when you start shooting. So I'd recommend doing this, and you could also use the fast hands perk too, so you can get your shield up a tad quicker so when they start shooting at you. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. The Pain and Suffering weapon is a fun gun to use, and if you do get it in a supply drop, give it a try. Though do be warned, it's not the greatest without the right attachments. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode or find it useful, hit that like button down below, be sure to subscribe to see other elite weapons and other gaming videos, and I'll see you in the next one.